Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Own Your Essence podcast, where we get to have deep transformational conversations with some of our favorite people. We are your hosts
Walczak.
and April Demille. And as you can see, we are your favorite people today. Um, we get to have my bestie and guest co-host Lee back on today, and we are going to do something fabulous and fun. Sometimes we get sick of like the regular daily interviews and stuff. You know, they're great, but we want to break up the monotony and have a few laughs and do something different. So, Lee, do you want to tell them what we're doing today?
Yeah, so we're doing rapid fire spiritual questions that we helped ChatGPT helped us formulate them to be kind of funny and comedic and random and yeah, we just wanted to have a good laugh. In reading over some of these questions, it's hilarious. So me and April both have picked out 10 questions for each other, but we don't know what questions we're going to ask each other. So some of the same ones could even pop up, but we thought it would be fun and I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So, how do you want to kick this off? Do you want to just like get into some questions? Do you want to like, what do you want to do?
Um, I what else would we do?
Well, we could read the profiles. We could start with that and then
Oh,
do the
true.
questions,
Okay.
or we could, it's however you want to, like, what are you thinking?
I don't know what makes most sense to you. I think maybe doing the questions and then the profiles.
Okay, yeah. So if we have time, we can get to that. Okay, cool. So do you want to just go back and forth?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. So thank you, ChatGPT, because I'm
Yeah.
not nearly this creative, but it was still fun nonetheless.
Okay.
So I put weirdest psychic hits you ever had that ended up true.
Weirdest psychic hits I've ever had. Oh God, this is gonna make me think. Um, I mean, like I get like weird simple ones a lot. Like if I'm on like a walk and it's gonna rain and everything, I get like that. I'm trying to think of some strange
Oh
ones.
yeah, especially when you ignore it. It's fucking
Yeah. Oh
hilarious.
yeah. Yeah. Which I have done. I've
I
totally.
know.
Um, I'm trying to think of like strange ones though that I've gotten. I don't know. I feel like my spirit team knows not to like do anything too ridiculous because then I'm not gonna go for it sort of thing. So I feel like it's just kind of like little things, like and then, I might I might ignore them, which I, you know, should probably know at this point
Because
not to.
we want a signier sign.
Yeah, I want like a sign or sign, but also not something too out of the box. Like
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
to, I'm very specific apparently. Um yeah, I don't I'll have to sit on that one a little bit more, but that's a good
Yeah,
one.
we can totally come back to it later if we need to. By the
Okay,
way,
cool.
guys, none of these were, we did not tell each other these ahead of
Mhm.
time. So we don't know what questions are coming. These are organic, they're not planned. The only thing that is pre-planned was when we did the profiles, which we'll get to later.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um, okay, so I'm asking you a question now, right?
mhm.
All right. I just liked this one. What's the
Great.
last thing your ego said before storming off dramatically?
This is stupid.
What's that?
I said, this is stupid. That's what I would have said. I would have been like, this is stupid.
I can hear you saying it
I
too.
would have thrown a whole fit and been like, this is stupid. I would have been so dramatic.
This is stupid. I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I would
yeah.
have done. This is dumb.
I like that. That's good.
That was
Yeah,
a good
that makes
one.
sense.
Okay. Ooh, I liked this one. If you had to give up mediumship tomorrow,
Mm.
what would you do instead?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably have a little more peace at night. No, I'm
Oh,
just
for
kidding.
sure. Oh, I can sleep again. Oh my God.
I'm good. I'm pretty good at the boundaries spiritually now, but wasn't always. But I would probably honestly be like a therapist or something. I think I had always like a drive to do. So I don't know if you mean like occupation wise or that kind
Yeah,
of
I mean, pretty
thing,
much
but
like what would occupy most of your time if you weren't doing that?
yeah, I think probably something like that, honestly, or Like, because I did go to college for a little while to actually like study psychology and everything. So probably something in that vein. Um, I
Well,
don't know
then
though. What's that?
I was going to say you wouldn't have to ask me the same question then because my answer is the same.
Oh,
I
really?
also
Yeah.
went to school for psychology. I didn't finish it,
Yeah.
but I would go back.
Same.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
we're not connected at all.
No, no. But probably that. I think mediumship though is like the thing that has had my attention for the longest. Like a lot of times I like get into something and then, I'm kind of like, oh, I love this. And then I kind of shift and, I kind of hop to different things that I'm interested in. So mediumship has been the longest. So
Yeah, I was going to say you've been doing it for what, like 12 years?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
which
been
is
a while.
crazy. Um, so yeah, probably that. Cool.
Okay.
Um, I'd like ChatGPT is kind of funny. Pick a theme song for a full-blown spiritual awakening breakdown.
Okay. So I'm a Big Hair's 80s band fan. So that's like Def Leppard, Poison, all the
Sure.
stupid big hair bands, right?
Yeah.
Super into it. So I would have to say Silent Lucidity by Queensryche.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
remember
Not sure
that
I know.
song? You don't know
I
it?
know I know Queen's Reich. I don't
Okay.
know if I know that song.
It's a good one.
I'll
It's a
have
really
to
good one.
Silent Lucidity. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I was gonna say there might be one or two more that I think would be like awesome too. Like, what's the other one? Dreams by Van Halen would be a good one.
I'd have to look that up too. I obviously know Van Halen, but I'm not good with
Yeah.
the titles.
Yeah.
Dreams. Okay. All right.
Clearly, I hate the 80s.
Yeah. Hate the big hair and the
Totally hate it.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look those up after though. I can't. I might have heard them. I just am not good with titles. But
Yeah.
okay.
They're
All
good
right.
ones.
Cool.
They're not like I think they both have like a softer sound to them.
Okay.
Um, but it's like haunting almost.
Interesting. All
Yeah.
right. I mean, that's fitting though. That
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh. Okay. Oh. One thing spirit guides do that annoys the hell out of you.
To show up just to tell me that I have all the answers and then leave.
Oh, it's the worst.
And
Uh,
it's true, right? Like I get it, like they're not wrong.
no.
But yeah, sometimes you're just in that moment where you're like, oh, I really need some guidance. And then they show up and they're like, you have all the answers. And I'm like, awesome, but can you give me a little bit more? Like,
An
so
answer your answer.
yeah.
But it's like, I'm just like, thanks, Confucius, for all that wisdom. Fuck off.
I know
Like,
you're more outspoken about it than I am. I'm kind of just like, you know, but and they're not wrong. So
they're
my
not
ego
wrong.
gets annoyed,
Yeah, it's like you have everything you need. And I'm like, really? That's why we're having this conversation? Wow. Thanks, Susan.
Thanks, Susan.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
funny.
probably that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Um, okay. If your spirit guide had a catchphrase, what would it be?
Ew. She
I
does
know,
not
that's a
like
good
me
one.
very much. Oh God, that's a good one. Um, Stop whining, you little bitch. It would be like, you little bitch, shut up. Like it would be something like
I wasn't expecting
I don't know. Like what else? Like
that. That's
I'm like
that's
ugly
fantastic.
laughing over here.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Stop. I can't even. I hope everyone enjoys this as much as we're enjoying this because this is great.
She
Um,
would. She'd be like, shut up, you little fucking whiny twat. And I'd be like, okay.
all right. I have all the answers, so
For sure. No reason to cry. I'm not human or
good.
anything, whatever.
So stop. So that's good. All right. Thanks, Renee.
I don't know if that's really a catchphrase, but
No,
it's
no,
still
I guess it
it
could be, you know.
it works just considering like the dynamic between she and I. It's just
Yeah.
like so yeah.
I'm never gonna get over that. Okay. All right. All right, cool. I like that. That's good.
Okay. Oh, I love this one, Lee.
All right.
This is if you gave your intuition a celebrity voice who narrates your downloads, who would it be?
I picked this one for you too. So
Okay, I
this
can
is
answer it. I can
this
answer
is
it too.
interesting. Ah, I was thinking about this too because I had a feeling you might ask me this. And I couldn't really settle on one. I was at first thinking Marilyn Monroe just because she has like this very like subtle, kind of like airy, gentle voice. And I feel like that's how my intuition comes through. Like it's very subtle and it's very kind of like it's not in my face at all. Like even if I want it to yell at me and I'm like, just yell at me, like get my attention. Like it's still very like, here I am, like very just
And
kind
you're
of
like,
like,
what was
yeah, I'm like,
that?
hello?
Are you sure?
So seriously, that's what it seems. Hello? Oh, like, wait, is anyone actually there? Uh, so I feel like honestly, someone with like a very quiet, kind of like gentle voice. However, I would love kind of like a booming voice. Like I always think of like Morgan Freeman or like that very like it's unmistakable, right? But I
Yeah.
very like kind of quiet, subtle. Yeah, I'm
A
like, okay,
little,
stop whispering.
yeah.
Like,
You're kind of blending in with all the other white noise.
yeah, yeah. So probably that, I guess. I think that would be accurate.
Nice. Okay,
Um,
well, if you were going to ask me the same question, do you want me to just answer that?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so I would choose James Earl Jones from like Lion King, the Mufasa voice, from like
Okay.
the original, like,
Yeah.
Lion King when he's like Simba. And he's like,
I like that.
that's the one I would go with.
Good.
I'd be like loud, shaking, unmistakable, like get my attention, rattle me.
That is good. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
I
one.
wish I thought it. That's good. But yeah, unmistakable. So
Definitely unmistakable for
that's
sure.
cool. Um, all right, love that. Oh, this one I really liked. Uh, name your shadow self like it's a drag persona. What's the name that you're going with?
Uh, wait, what? Let me hold
So,
on. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I follow this. I'm going to take my shadow self
yeah,
and
whatever that looks like.
give it like a drag name, like a stage name.
Yeah, like a stage name, a drag name, whatever. Whatever.
Oh, oh God, I have to like get creative.
I know.
Okay, this is going to go in two parts because I have to compartmentalize for a second. Shadow self.
Yeah.
Okay. And then drag self.
Or like a stage name, like,
Yeah, no, but I'm just trying to like put it all together because
yeah.
it's gonna take a sec. My brain is fried on that one. I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is gonna be a stage name or more like a stage sentence, but like
Okay. Either one.
it feels almost like if I had to combine my shadow self, she's like this broken crybaby, abandoned little sissy, right?
Okay.
So that's my shadow work, right? And then if I have to turn that into a drag stage name, there's something there about like the big bad wolf happening and all the things. So I don't know if I can combine it necessarily. I can't get that creative, but
Yeah.
it's very like villain and shut up little baby.
Okay. All
Does
right.
that make
That,
sense?
yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I'm just
There's
gonna kind of
something
go
there.
with that for now.
Yeah. There's something there. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm gonna go with that.
All right. Cool. I like it.
Yeah, that one's interesting, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, I have to ask this. This is,
This one was funny too. Okay, you ready?
yeah.
If your soul had a junk drawer, what would be in it?
Oh God.
I don't think I don't think I've like ugly laugh cried this much in a while. It's fucking
I
hilarious.
know. It's great.
I like
Oh God. Well, I'm gonna combine it like with my soul and my shadow self because I feel like my soul would have like rainbows and things because like, where our soul is like all loving and all happy and all at peace. So, there'd be a lot of like puppies and rainbows and like butterflies.
Puppies and
Uh,
rainbows.
which is great. Like love those things. But I feel like that's what my soul would have in the chakra. Um, which is it's awesome. But if I'm incorporating the shadow self as well, I feel like there would be like we're still gonna go with rainbows for the soul, but then probably like, some like metal CDs that I used to listen to as like a
And you
teenager
just threw them in the drawer?
that I just threw them in there because I was
Like,
so mad and angsty at everything.
fuck these
Uh,
puppies and rainbows.
yeah, just- probably some like Virginia Slim cigarettes, I think.
Oh my God.
from um from
Were they
that confession.
menthol?
Oh no, no, just
Okay, so
just
just
the regular. Yeah. Probably that, I think. I don't know, probably like some like band t-shirts from that time in my life.
my face hurts.
Trying to think of like probably all the journals that I used to write about how angry I was about everything.
Holy shit, you've got a big junk drawer,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
probably
got a lot
probably
of
all
stuff.
that. So that stuff and then puppies and rainbows and, and sunshine and butterflies. So yeah,
I love it.
all different versions of myself in
Yeah,
this
but it's good.
this journey. Yeah.
So good. That's funny.
I like that question. I
It's
like that.
funny.
Um okay. Um I kind of like this. What's the title of the self-help book that your spirit team would write about you? Or just a book, I guess, in general.
Oh, yes. It's called Beautiful Disaster.
Okay. All right.
That's that is the
I
name of my story.
I
Beautiful
like it.
Disaster.
I like it. Okay. Beautiful. I mean, it works though. Like,
Yeah.
there's some contrast there with the beautiful and the disaster, and
Yeah.
it
It's like
works.
every little thing is such a fucking shit show, but at the end of it, it's so beautiful. So like you can't
Yeah.
deny that part of it either. So we're just gonna go with
Yeah.
Beautiful Disaster.
It's rainbows and puppies at the
There
end of
you
it. So,
go.
yeah.
And a little bit of like Marilyn Manson and all that shit too.
Yeah.
Like
In the drunk jaw. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. All right. I like that actually. That's fitting. I like it.
So let's see. Oh, I have one for you. You're gonna
Should I
hate
be
this.
nervous? I don't know.
Maybe, but I actually did something. Um, I was a little proactive on this one just in case you need a little help
Okay.
because this is a good one. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so the question is, if Spirit could leave a Yelp review, what would yours say?
About me specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
About you.
Oh God.
Mm. I'm looking
Um,
for it because I know I put it. Oh, fuck. Do I have to look it up again? Oh, no. It's gone. It's okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. I want to hear what yours says, but
okay. I oh God. Uh I feel like it'd be like a solid 3 stars, and I feel like it would be like pretty solid human being, compassionate, loves to not listen, loves to ignore his intuition. Um, uh, oh God.
I cannot even find it. I know I had it on here, but now I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Probably mention something about like all the misguided kind of things that have happened up until this point of getting to my journey, but I don't know. I feel like it would be like a solid 3 stars, like
Okay.
a pretty solid, but like needs a little work listening. Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you want me to tell you what ChatGPT said when I was like, I'm going to see if Lee needs a little help with this?
Oh my God, I do. Yeah.
Okay. So you got from Spirits a 1-star Yelp review
Oh God.
on the other side, but like respectfully. It says reviewer, Spirit, formerly known as Mildred, aka Millie the Menace, location Limbo with Wi-Fi. Date of haunt last Tuesday around 3:33 a.m. She says, "Oh, honey, let me start by saying I didn't ask to come through. I was perfectly fine vibing in the afterlife, sipping celestial mimosas, and avoiding my ex-husband's energy field. But no, Lee, Mr. Spirit Snatcher Extraordinaire, just had to light the damn candle and call me in like I was DoorDash. First impression, strong. Energy, dramatic. Attire, suspiciously cozy. He looked like he just woke up from an astral nap and decided to be fabulous about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about his process. He sits there squinting into space like I'm supposed to just appear in his third eye like a hologram. Sir, I died in 1984. I barely understood rotary phones. Now I got to figure out how to beam into your vibe like I'm on psychic Zoom. Make it make sense.
Okay. All
And
right.
when
No.
and when I finally break through, this man tells my granddaughter verbatim that I said she's got to let go of that no good man. Okay, but I also said she better not quit her job for that chakra candle side hustle, and Lee conveniently forgets to deliver that message. Selective channeling much? And then she says, "Oh, and don't get me started on how he said she's showing me a pie. Maybe she baked. She's proud of her pie. Excuse me, sir, I was the pie. I died mid bite. That was my dramatic exit. At least tell it with flair." So the bottom line is psychic accuracy 9 out of 10, delivery 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Sorry, I almost said 7. SAS level dangerously close to mine, and I don't like competition. Would I haunt him again? Absolutely. I have unfinished business with him. Lee, sweetie, you're good. Too good. Maybe let a girl rest next time. Okay. Millie out.
Okay. You know what, Mildred? First of all, first of all, you don't have to come through. All right.
It's so
So
funny. It's so funny. You want to know what's so fucking funny about this, though?
what?
My grandma's name is Millie. She's on the
Oh,
other
really?
side.
Get out. I
So
have
my
a guy
grandma, I
named
feel like my grandma was like just ripping you up.
probably it probably was. I have a guy named Mildred too, so that's funny. But
That is hilarious. I did
yeah,
not know that.
yeah.
So that's
That's
so
funny
funny.
though. I'll take that. I'll
It
I'll
was
take
funny. I was like, you know what? I know he's going to struggle with this one, so let me just be proactive and see what ChatGPT says, just in case.
yeah. Well, thank you, ChatGPT and Mildred, whoever Mildred is. But
Whoever Millie is.
um, I'll take
Yeah,
it though. All
it's a
right.
good one.
Selective channeling. I like it.
Okay.
Um, okay. Um, so I like this one. Would you rather channel an alien being on live TV or accidentally astral project during brunch?
Oh, well, I've done both. I mean, not on live TV yet, but I've channeled
Yeah.
some alien stuff. I don't know that I prefer to astral project while I'm actually sleeping. I'm not one of the ones that likes to do it when I'm trying to have my human experience during the day. So I'm gonna say I would have to choose channeling an alien on live TV.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I would have
Yeah.
been the complete opposite. I would have been like, I'm out of here at brunch. Like,
Yeah. No, I would have been like, let's make this a thing. Fabulous.
yeah, yeah.
Let's
All
do
right.
this.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, for
I had a
sure.
feeling you might go that way though. So
Yeah. Well, you
yeah.
weren't wrong.
Yeah.
You definitely weren't wrong.
But yeah, all
Okay.
right. I like it.
This is an easy one.
Okay.
Who's more dramatic, living clients or dead ones?
Oh.
Right? I
um
knew you'd love that.
living only because spirit has no attachments to things, so they don't care, not that they don't care about us, of course they do, but like they don't care about the material human things,
Yeah.
and us humans do. So we come with all the, myself included, but we come with all the baggage and the things. However, there have been some souls in my orbit that like are very very persistent and very kind of like stubborn, like, I'm here, you need to acknowledge that I'm here, and I'm like, I'm busy, or I'm doing something, like, come back to me in a session, or whatever it is. But so living for that reason. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
that
would,
though.
I would absolutely second that one.
Yeah. Well, we're humans. We're, we're dramatic and we're multidimensional and we're all the things.
We're
So
all the things, and it's like, okay, calm down, Tom Sawyer. Let's
just calm down a little bit. That
yeah,
was a good one though. I like that.
yeah.
Um, I like this one. I'd be curious. I don't know if you need to think on it a little bit, but we'll see. Um, I think I reworded this slightly, but what's the most ridiculous way a spirit has ever tried to get your attention?
Right away, I can tell you.
Okay.
God, there's been so many, but the one I'm gonna say the one that stands out the absolute most to me right now was when and I don't know if you remember, I know I talked to you about this, but like in 2023, I had a fucking spirit tap me on my shoulder for 11 hours straight.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying something.
11 hours. That motherfucker would not back off. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, really? Come on. Like 11 hours. Do you remember that?
I do. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
God, it was relentless. And I was like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one that comes to mind right away, I think, first off.
That makes sense. That's pretty ridiculous. And
It
that makes
was, yeah. I mean, that motherfucker was psycho. Talk about persistence. Like, I mean, hey, if you got to get my attention for sure, but like, my God.
I mean, they ended it with the 11 too, like the 11 most spiritual nights. So they're like, I'm going to do this for 11 hours just to make a point.
Oh my God, it was all fucking day. And I was like, and then I'd already gotten so used to it that when it stopped, I was like, what's happening? I
Yeah.
was like, what just happened?
Why is
I
it
had
not?
already adjusted. So I was like, oh my God, it stopped.
Did you ever find out what they wanted or who they were? Or...
Yes, it
Okay.
was mostly about, see, this is one of the things that annoys me sometimes about spirits too, is like they don't really want anything. Sometimes
Okay.
they do want something, they just want to be like heard, seen, witnessed, validated. But beyond that, it did not take me 11 hours to acknowledge that that spirit needed to be witnessed. Like seriously, dude.
Hmm.
It,
Interesting.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, if you're just gonna sit here and tap me just to let me know you're here, cool. I got the message like the first 20 minutes. Like,
Right.
you know, so it was definitely that's the one that probably stands out the most.
Huh. That's a good one though. That yeah, I've never had anything quite like that happen. So that's good.
Yeah.
11 hours.
So I think these are my last two questions, but they kind
Okay.
of follow the theme of the last question, sort of. So this
Okay.
one, it's kind of like two parts. So have you channeled a spirit that you know you wouldn't like or get along with in human form? And then the second part of that would be, how did you handle it?
Yes, absolutely. Many times. Um, Again, like on a human level, I know that we wouldn't have vibed. I mean, I think I just handled it like any other reading though, because there's an awareness too that now they're in spirit, so they're not in human form anymore, and they're not
Right.
carrying that
This,
stuff anymore. Like
yeah.
the personality might come through for validation, but like it's not really, it's not like they're on the other side and they're still carrying around the heavier, denser human stuff. So I would just treat it like any other reading, I guess, where I'm like, I understand you were a certain way in life, and that's cool. We're all different, but yeah, I mean, I've had that thought though for sure, where I'm like, I feel like if I came across you in human form, like I know that we definitely would not align, but it's different now as like the channeler and the all of that. So, but many times, yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one though. I like that.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I have to ask this one. This was one of the newer ones that I asked for. But I just love this. So, if Mercury retrograde was a person, how would you break up with them?
Well, I wouldn't. We'd keep getting back together.
That's true. That's a
Like,
good
like
answer.
about 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah, yes, that's a good answer. We just keep
Just
getting back
we
together.
just
Like,
keep fucking hooking up every couple months.
yeah,
Like it'd be a thing.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I'd be like, we're done. See you in 3 months.
Yeah, we're over. I'll see you in 3 months. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I
a
like that.
fucking fun question, by the way. That's a
I
really
like. I
fun
saw
question.
Mercury retrograde, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to ask April this.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really
Yeah.
good one. That's so funny. Okay, I'm done with questions.
All
Is
right. Cool.
there any that we need to go over or repeat or oh,
Um.
I have one more. I lied.
Okay. I have one more too, if you wanna.
Would you rather only talk to ghosts or only feel people's feelings forever?
Oh God. Well, I feel like I kind of do both now.
Mhm.
So
But you have to
if I had
choose.
to pick one, um, I no, it's actually easy. I would rather channel spirit. I think I could do without the feeling other people's feelings.
For sure.
That's been a journey to navigate here in the physical world, and like, figuring out boundaries around that and all the things, but it's tough sometimes still. So
Yeah,
I would go with channeling. I would just feel spirit all the time. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good though. I like that one. Um all right, so the last one I have for you is, if your spirit guide, so I guess just pick one. If your spirit guide worked a human job, what would it be?
She'd be a librarian.
Oh, I can see that.
Hmm.
Talking about Renee.
Yes. She'd
Yeah.
be a librarian. I think
Yeah.
so.
I can see that.
Hmm.
Laid back, kind of quiet.
Super fucking quiet. Um, you can't go in there making a bunch of noise. She has all the answers, all the wisdom, but don't you dare cause a ruckus in the library. Yeah, totally
Yeah,
librarian.
I like that. That's fitting from what I know about her. So
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
fun question too.
yeah, yeah, I liked that one.
I think
Actually,
you should,
that one, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think you should answer that one too, because that's a fun question.
That one actually was not ChatGPT. That just came to me. So I was like, I like
Really?
that.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. I think,
Um, yeah, if I was gonna, so Meredith already answered me, but I think she was being sarcastic. And I will say, I think she's being sarcastic in the spirit of just being funny. Like, it's not like a judgment or anything. But she said you should tell them that I would be a call center receptionist because I'm always taking calls from you. And I'm
oh
like,
my God, that's so funny. That's a good one though, because like their customer service skills are superb.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So again, I think she was just in the spirit of being comedic about it. I don't think they actually mind, um,
they
but
definitely don't.
I'm gonna say what she said, a call center receptionist.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Fucking plugging it in on like the old operator board.
Yeah, like where they had all the things, and yes, oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God,
fucking awesome.
that would be her. That's I
I
love
love
that.
that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's the end of my questions. Is that the end of yours?
Yeah.
So, do you have a few minutes where we can rattle off these profiles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We finished our rapid fire questions, but one thing that we thought would be really fun was ChatGPT gave us the idea of like, well, what if your spirit guide had to have a dating profile? What would it say? So we had fun fucking with that, coming up with something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Renee's. This is her dating profile, right? So it says Renee, eternal but emotionally unavailable, spirit realm, occasionally ghosting Earth. About me. Hi, I'm Renee, your gorgeous Greek ancient as fuck spirit guide. Think Athena meets Morticia Adams meets your emotional unavailable ex, but prettier. I've got waist length dark braids, a stare that could vaporize your chakras, and a vibe so regal you'll feel undressed just thinking about me. I specialize in intense soul wisdom, long silences during your existential crises, and leaving you on red when you're sobbing in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
She's an ass to me. She says, I could help, but where's the growth in that? Fun facts. I don't abandon you. I just go into divine airplane mode. Fluent in cryptic signs, eye rolls from the astral plane, and figured out yourself mortal. I come back right when you say I'm fine with a tone that clearly means you're not. Fired weekly, rehired by default,
Yeah.
immortal, unionized, can't be removed, deal with it.
Yeah.
Looking for someone who can take a divine roasting, grow without hand holding, and stop yelling at the sky every time Mercury sneezes. Wow. If you're emotionally dramatic, prone to spiritual tantrums, and like blaming your guides for your procrastination, I already know you. Hi, April. Wow. Oh my God. Turn ons, accountability, journaling before whining, prayers that don't sound like Yelp complaints, mortals who do their shadow work without needing an audience. Dude, what a dig.
Jeez, she's really, really going at it.
Turnoffs, begging for signs while ignoring the 8 I already sent. Yes, the crow was me. Firing me like I'm not an omnipotent queen. Screaming, "Where were you?" while doing the exact opposite of what I advised you to do 5 days ago. My toxic trait, I disappear when you need clarity, but pop in to whisper you already know the answer when you're trying to watch Netflix and disassociate.
Yep.
Human review from April. She's majestic and probably knows everything, but I can't prove it because she won't talk when I need her most. She just stands there with her stupid braids and that divine detachment face like I'm the unreasonable one. I fired her like 17 times, but she's like glitter. You think she's gone until she shows up in your dream as a crow holding a scroll that says, "Look within." Ugh.
Yeah.
Ideal date. Walking silently beside you on a beach while you beg for answers and I just smirk into the sunset. No talking, just vibes, just lessons, just growth. So, there you go. That's Renee. That's her
Beautiful.
little dating profile.
I feel like her and Meredith could be friends. So,
They're fucking besties. Swear
oh,
to
they
God.
have to be. They
Yeah.
have to be.
Let's
Love
hear it.
that.
Let's hear
Love that.
Meredith. I want to hear it. It's
All
going to be
right.
good.
Meredith, age, timeless, but somehow always running late. Location, just behind the veil, or possibly at a farmer's market sniffing daisies. Yeah. Um, Occupation, spirit guide, elusive oracle, full-time ghoster.
Oh,
Vibe, whispers and wildflowers. Looking for somebody who doesn't need too much clarity. About me. Blonde bombshell in the astral realm, short hair, long silences.
hmm.
Here for a good time and a cryptic one. I specialize in saying just enough to confuse you into spiritual growth. I enjoy long walks on the energetic plane, dropping vague signs that might be a metaphor for bees. That's true. Occasionally reminding you you have the answers and then leaving you with none of them.
Don't you love that? Picking up all the pieces?
Sounds like Renee, too. So,
I know.
uh, watching you try to interpret the meaning of three pigeons in a sunflower as a coded message. I don't enjoy being summoned before 11:11. Repeating myself, I already whispered it once. Listen harder. Being,
Wow.
I know, being mistaken for your anxiety. God. When you ask for a sign and then ignore the bee that literally landed on your third eye.
Oh my God. And you would so do that.
I have my moments. I do. Um, my love language, subtlety, true. Vanishing just before you figure something out. Arriving arriving only when your patience has dissolved into tears and sarcasm. I like that. Fun fact, I've ghosted better than most exes and still have better boundaries. I,
Yikes. God dang.
yeah, that went straight for it.
That's, that's bad. That's brutal.
Yeah. Ideal match. Someone who can read between the veils. Bonus points if you're emotionally resilient and can take a hint and then question it for 3 days. Not looking for anything serious unless it's a soul contract.
Yeah.
I love it. I will give Meredith a lot of credit though, because I still
Mm.
have my moments where I don't listen, and she's probably trying to connect with me, and I'm just like, what's going, because it's so subtle, and I'm just like, what, like, who's there, and she's probably like, hello.
You're like, what?
It's true. It's true. I hope people like really enjoyed just us cracking up for an hour. This is great.
I'm crying. Hold on a second. My face hurts. What is there? I cannot even.
It's not even an exaggeration. Like, what? Who's there though?
Oh my God. Look, I have actual tears. Oh God.
That's so funny.
That's fucking good.
But not even an exaggeration. I'm owning my part in it.
I'm having a whole meltdown right now. I'm sorry.
I'm having a whole meltdown. I
Um,
hope you don't edit us laughing out of this.
I was just gonna say, I might have to edit out half of this laughing because it's just nonstop fucking laughing. It's great.
Oh man, I mean, at
Oh,
least we
so
didn't
good.
laugh.
The what who's there just fucking got me. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
I'm still hung up on your spirit guide's catchphrase, like "stop whining, you little bit." I just can't with that.
That was bad too. Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay, I have to force myself to stop laughing so we can actually say goodbye. Don't you
All
have
right.
you have something to do, huh? We have to get off of here.
Yeah, yeah, I have something to do. So,
Okay, guys. Sorry,
uh,
I'm gonna leave you with the 5 minutes of nonstop laughing. You're gonna get it. So
yeah,
you get all the ugly laughing faces. It's all yours. Um,
yeah,
so anyways, that was a blast. And
that was good.
I think we're gonna stop it here and we will see you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.